Creating the second scene. Now it's time to start putting together our second scene. Let's take advantage of the work we did in the first one. Access scene in the left menu and then click Save As. Give the new scene a name and click Save. You can check the name of the movie and scene being edited at the bottom of the screen. Let's recall this scene in our layout. It will feature the background, some text, and 3 buttons. We start with the logo instance. Select it and, in the Current Instance tab on the right menu, click Remove. Do the same thing with the instance that shows the console. Now, let's move the Mega Drive text to Y position 75. Let's add the new text by going to Media and clicking on the Paragraph button. Add the text and select the corresponding media collection. This time we will add the content only to the collection, so click Add to Collection. Back in the scene, select the text instance and, in the Current Instance tab, select the third asset. Then, click Update. As with instances, asset names can be confusing. To rename, click the Edit Asset button. Give the asset a name and click Update Asset. You can do this with the other assets in this collection. Don't worry, this won't break your first scene. Keep the text properties and position the instance at x50, y190, with a size of 1000 by 1150. Let's add a new picture to the button collection. Remember to upload the file to the correct folder in the manager and add it only to the collection, not to the stage. Back in the scene, let's change the asset of the button instance we already have. Also take the opportunity to change the name of the instance. Let's go back to the picture manager to add the other 2 buttons to the collection and stage. A tip: you can uncheck the close after adding option to include multiple media without having to exit and return to the manager. After adding, just close using the button at the top. Back in the scene, we see the 2 new instances added. Now, place the buttons just below the text. TilBuci has features for creating simple menus, but for this project we will use pictures as our buttons. 2 tips to simplify your work. First, you can use simple calculations on all numeric inputs. Second, the right menu has a keyframe history tab where you can undo your last changes. Now let's add the first action to our movie. Select the full screen button instance and look for the Actions tab in the right menu. There are 3 types of actions available for an instance. Click on the Trigger Actions button, which defines what happens when an instance is clicked or tapped. This is the Action Setup window. Here, click the plus button to add an action. The full screen action is within the System Actions group. Select it and click Create Action Block. Since the full screen action does not require any parameters, simply click Set Action Block to create the action, returning to the previous window. TilBuci's Actions window allows you to create complex actions with multiple blocks. In our case, we only want one of them. Click the OK button to finish. Back to our scene, let's publish it and test it in a new browser tab. Note that clicking the button toggles full screen mode. One thing to note, TilBuci uses standard web technologies to display content, so it is subject to browser limitations. Full screen is one of them. It can only be activated in response to a click. This concludes our work on the second scene for now. Let's now go back to the first one, make some adjustments and test our movie.